it's Corey
and Victoria
from Trains in the Valley. We're a model train shop located in Pennsylvania. We currently have 2 small locations, and you can find more about that in the description of this video. So anyways, today we have some N scale to take a look at.
N scale.
That's right. So some of these items are new, some are used, some we're just seeing for the first time, and a couple of them are being recycled from our train shop. So if you're interested in anything, let us know. Otherwise, we'll be listing it on our new website, which we're definitely looking forward to. So with that said, let's jump in. Okay, so first up we got some Broadway Limited Norfolk Southern locomotives. These are 70 ACE locomotives, and they're pretty sweet.
They're brand new.
Yep, brand new. Yeah, there's the information. ST70 ACEs with sound and Paragon 4. Here's a nice B-line service, Reading lines from Caddo. Really cool locomotive here. So this one we got used, but it's in excellent shape. It runs great, and there you can see the information. And it is an SD45.
Yep, we tested it and it's great.
So from Bluford Shops, we have some open hoppers. They're 3-bay offset. And the first one up here is the Rock. So Rock Island, these are in 3 packs. And we have a couple more that are 3 packs as well. Here we have 3 different roads. We have Delaware and Hudson, Reading, and C&J, all in the anthracite blue coal scheme. Southern Railroad, Burlington, B&O, Canadian National, and now we're getting into 2 packs, which are different numbers than the 3 packs. So these are Rock Island, Canadian National, Burlington, and then we have anthracite blue coal again. This time we have a Lehigh Valley and an Erie. Okay, and then 2 different road numbers of B&O, another 2 numbers of Southern Railroad. Okay, going into singles, now we have Burlington, CN. Here we have a Lackawanna blue coal and a Rock Island, and another B&O, and finally, the last Southern Railroad number. You can make 6 road numbers if you buy the 3-pack, the 2-pack, and the single pack. And again, these guys came out a little while ago, and here's what we have left.
All right, we got 2 micro trains 4-car runner packs. So these are pretty cool. So first one we got rail boxes. So let's open them up. These are beautiful, first of all, and I'll try to get Corey get a good angle here. They're a little shiny.
Yeah, that's the problem with N-scale cases. They're nice, though. Yeah, that is a great sight right there.
Yeah. So they are in, like, gorgeous condition, like, top notch. And they're in this cute little pack. So that's rail box. And then we got Shell tankers.
Awesome.
They're not new, they're like new.
Yeah, I think this stuff came from the shop that we were getting the HO stuff from as well in the last couple weeks, the new stuff. So yeah, it very well could be. It looks fantastic. Okay, here we have a whole fleet of Norfolk and Western from Bachman. And I believe these were used because I can see that a couple of them were converted over to the knuckle type couplers. But the other old style still in the case. But yeah, we have 5 of them there. And it's all the same number, 12988. Okay, these 2 cars actually came from our shop, Western Maryland. We have 2 different numbers there from Atlas. As you can see, they have both the knuckle couplers and they're modern cars. And going down, we have a Southern Pacific baggage car and a Southern Pacific. Almost looks like a custom type load on there. That's interesting. Bulkhead Santa Fe flat car and Canadian National caboose. Now this is really nice. We have Woodland Scenics N-scale building here. This is J.W. Cobbler. You can see it looks like it's a shoe manufacturer. So it's kind of neat when they have these storefront buildings. You can see like apartments up above. And all kinds of crazy detail in there. Yeah, Woodland Scenics, they go all out with their models. It doesn't matter what scale it's in, they just pack it full of interesting details. And over here we have a Cornerstone wooden water tank. So if anybody needs that for N scale, here it is. New in the box, looking excellent. Okay, we have a shoebox full of track here. You can only do that with N scale, where you can put a whole layout in a shoebox. But there's all kinds of different brands in here. We have Bachmann, Atlas. I saw Western Germany, Rapido. Yeah, pretty much everything. Tricks. It's all in there. So it's just a bunch of different pieces. You know, I'll probably sell that as a lot. Or maybe I'll pick it apart. You never know what happens. Here's the N-scale version of Lifelike's track. We got a circle's worth of it and also a connector piece as well. Actually, it works pretty good. I was using that to test my N-scale stuff for a little bit, and it's not too bad. Some more random track here, and we have some buildings. So this one here, it's a car wash. Pretty cool. We got churches, engine house, more random houses here, freight stations. I think, yep, that's Bachman School there, Plasticville. Bridges, I think I said that already. A couple different neat houses. Some houses being built, always classic. Some more wooden towers there. And I like this factory here. Yeah, that's cool. And another one kind of similar. And also, before I leave this setup, we have some track insulators as well. And it looks like they're from Atlas. Okay, right off the bat, we have some locomotive shells here and some other parts. Speaking of shell, here's a Shell tank car and a Santa Fe. Penn Salt, Western Maryland, some Santa Fe cabooses that need some work. Same with the Union Pacific stock car. All right, here's C&W, 2 hoppers here. That's a colorful car. Hem X, that's awesome. Pennsylvania ore car, really nice shiny Lehigh Valley there. And I like the Lehigh Valley boxcar with the map. Always neat. Canadian National ore car. Here we have a C&O open hopper. And a couple random cars in there. Looks like a lumber. Yeah, it looks like it has lumber loads. That's interesting. Here's a Season Greetings car. I think that's Bev Bell from what we saw. A GATX tank car there. Hershey's. C&J. Baby Ruth tank car. Here's a Burlington Northern track cleaner car. Searchlight, we're going to test that out in a minute. We have a Santa Fe wooden hopper there. Moving over here, we have Western Maryland boxcar Shell. There's a Easy Railer, but it's a Rapido brand. A Jupiter locomotive, and here's all potential cars that go with it. Here we have some Canadian Pacific stuff. And here's a bunch of different cars, everything ranging from nice shiny wheels to ones that don't have any wheels. And let's take a look at this. 2 different boxcars there. We have a bunch of nice cabooses here. Also shiny wheels on these. Conrail, I like the Norfolk and Western in blue, that's pretty cool. Santa Fe, Pennsylvania. Burlington, Spirit of 76, and another Santa Fe. And here we have more various cabooses in various condition. I like the bay window caboose there for C&O, that's nice. And a couple more cars. We have some ore cars here. CN, Pennsylvania, that's neat. Utah Copper, and a bunch of different ones. Now these are interesting. I'm sure you N-scale guys know all about these. They're kind of, well, just to be honest, we call them a joke, kind of. Yeah, some of these cars, they don't really have a way to turn. They're just meant to be probably displayed, to be honest. But yeah, so they're not too interesting. And here we have another... we'll just call it an easy railer because we're so used to, well, I guess Cato calls it a re-railer. Yeah, we're used to Bachmann easy railers. We saw a ton of those in HO, and there's the box for it. And here's just a bunch of random like bulkheads and gondolas and all kinds of stuff like that. And finally we have a Bachmann Christmas set here, and we'll test that out in a minute. Here we have a Bachmann N-Scale Yard Boss train set here, and some extra pieces came along with it. We got trees and some neat little cars there. And going over here to the test track, has a nice Santa Fe locomotive and kind of the things I'm used to seeing in HO scale when I was a kid. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The only problem is we're having issues with the locomotive. Definitely it's probably dirty as well, which never helps anything, but there's definitely some gear issues. We can see that the one side of the wheels are moving kind of independently. And when we do get it running a little bit, it kind of just flops all over the track. So it definitely has some issues. So we were hoping to have a nice little N-scale show here today with this guy, but it just wasn't happening.
Seems like it's right at the in-betweens.
Yeah, so this one, definitely you can see that the wheel slipped off. I don't know, I'm not sure if my radius is a little tight for it or what, or if it's just a little out of gauge, but it starts out okay and then it just kind of ends up like flying off the rails. This one is lifelike and it has a little power to it, so that's not bad. So if anybody's interested in this guy with a little work maybe needed, well, that's interesting. I didn't expect much from this one, and it actually works pretty good. So yeah, so this is a Christmas train here, and there's a couple cars that go with this one. All right, this is a model power car. It's a searchlight, and it has metal figures on it as well. All right, here's a cool Jupiter locomotive. That's really neat. I was just sitting in a box for a while. I didn't realize it worked. That is cool. That's good news. All right, that's it for this week's video. So thanks for spending some time with us.
See you next time.
Products that even Victoria hasn't seen yet.
No.
I know I've said this before, but we got more trains.
Hey Corey, what are in these boxes?